I was a full-time creative, and that meant that we struggled significantly. I remember looking up how much my husband and I were making, and it was the number that was like poverty for the state that we were living in. It was $5 a month, and I got 200 people on my opening weekend, which was the most predictable income and also the most income that I had ever made. And that is the first time that I got recurring revenue. Once I figured that out, I started layering it in anywhere I could. I opened enrollment for this course for 1 week, and we closed down with 352 students. What? Completely life-changing. I mean, completely life-changing. I've done this same course every year, and ever since then, my income has doubled every single year. In year 1, it was 352 students. Year 2, it was 640. Year 3 was 1,450. And year 4 was just over 3,000. We had over 4,500 students, which put the launch this past year at $4.2 million. What? That is absurd. So I have this graph. This is the income broken down in percentages from everything that I do for 2021. 2021 came in at 4.5 million for the year. That was 63% immersion course, 16% my membership, 6% my mastermind. So I host a mastermind for creative women entrepreneurs. I also did a program last year called the mentorship. Oh yes, I forgot, a live event. I do a live event every year. Then licensing is number 6. Affiliate income, I don't do a lot of, is 1%. And Skillshare is a online course hosting platform, was also around 1%. Oh, and then my products in my shop, 1%. Yes. We keep a really high profit margin. We do that on purpose because I think that's really the glory of having an online business, because your overhead isn't very much. And so we can hire an amazing team who do an incredible job. We can pay well, and we can invest well. So that's really what we do. We take care of our family, we make an impact in our community, we invest what we can, and we make sure our team is covered and thriving. What did it feel like coming to a multi-million-dollar launch? For me, what it means is freedom. Yes, freedom for your immediate family, freedom for the different things that you want to do, but it's also freedom to make change where you want to see change happen. It's freedom to make an impact in your community. It's also freedom to make an impact with other people. So we also gave last year right at 10%, so $456,000. In my perspective, the more money you make, the more impact you can have. When we had nothing, we decided to give first. And we made that a practice even when we had nothing, because we knew that if we couldn't do it with nothing, then we certainly wouldn't do it when we had more. Even though I think people think, when I have more, I'll give. And if it's not like a generosity practice that's set early on, you won't. It's harder. It's harder when the numbers go up because it's a little bit more painful to give that much away. And so the way we did it was set an automatic withdrawal at the beginning of when we got our paycheck. If we waited until the end, there would never be any left over. My mentor, his name is Stu McLaren. We talk about money mindset a lot because when you get into this realm of income, there's a lot of responsibility, and you're all of a sudden wanting to be wise and understand how to invest and make sure that your family has everything they need long term. And then as soon as that's taken care of, then what? And where do you make an impact? And where do you really want to make an impact? Because with the ability to give also comes a responsibility to make sure you're doing the best thing that you can with that money. And the fun part to me is seeing a need and being able to meet it right away. And honestly, it's more fun to give than receive. You've heard that. And it's so incredibly true, because how often have we really seen a need and not been able to meet it? I mean, I spent years and years seeing things that I wish I could contribute to, or in the moment, help someone who needed a car, or help someone who needed clothes for their children or something. And now it's just really fun to be able to be like, I got you. This practice of generosity has made us feel like the money's not really ours. It kind of flows through us and we're able to make more impact with it. And I cannot recommend it enough. If you are not giving to something that you're passionate about, start and just notice how different you feel, how different your business feels, and how much more fluid it all becomes. I think the other thing is that we've just always been really careful about debt. And so we are 100% debt-free as of about 3 years ago. And I think that's probably the best thing you could do the first. Like if you do a launch and it blows you out of the water, before you do all the things you want to do, go ahead and get everything that matters the most to you squared away and paid for, and then know that you're going to have another launch, and then you can start growing from there.